The Shire, it's here, finally revealed. Whether that was unintentional or intentional, not quite sure, but either way, we have it. It's March 8th today, and that's when I'm recording this video. It leaked yesterday, but I believe it comes out first day of April or one of those first few days. They want to get you at the first of the month type of deal. The name Shire is what it was called, but I mean, realistically, we're looking at bag end with a few little, kind of gimmick builds, So pretty much, if I'm a buyer, I'm thinking I'm paying for bag end when I'm buying this, which honestly is like the exact opposite of what I think Lego was going for. They were trying to like recreate UCS Hoth, where you get a little bit of this, you get a little bit of that. And unfortunately, I think most people are just going to look at this and just think bag end. All the extra builds they're cute or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. They kind of make it look worse to display. People are just going to take bag end, and the other stuff is cool, nice to have, but that's not going to drive them to buy this set or not. So looking at it, overall, I think if I just look at bag end, it does look pretty good. I would say one thing about it is you definitely notice the prevalence of all of these rounded slopes, dome pieces. That looks very, very modern Lego to me, like Lion Knight Castle. That's immediately what I think of. So it does feel a little bit like, is this the Lego Lord of the Rings? I know it feels a little bit different than the other sets that we've gotten, both back in the day and even like Rivendell. I mean, I think overall, like, it's not super duper hype. It's not terrible. I think if you're a longtime Lord of the Rings fan, you may be happy to get a bag end set available in stores, of course. I myself am happy to see the refresh, considering it is quite a bit different. But it's not going to be like blowing you away, like I have to buy this day one or anything. The minifigs as well, they're basically exactly what you would expect, exactly what I expected, is just hobbits and then Gandalf. So they gave us Rosie Cotton, which we knew would be happening, but nice character to add to the collection. And then in the bottom left, we get Proudfoot and his wife, which, are they really that prominent in the books at all? No. In the movie, kind of, but even then, they just needed some background characters. They could have gone with that, Old Gaffer or Saxville Baggins, but they went with those two. They did also give us Merry and Pippin in their Shire outfits, so nice. Probably would have preferred a few Saxville Baggins or Old Gaffer or something like that, or Farmer Maggot even, but it's okay. And then we get this old looking Bilbo, who in my opinion is honestly pretty terrible, mainly just because of the hairpiece. Like, I know this photo isn't the best, but why are we getting this like ugly Harry Potter hair every time? Like in Rivendell, Bilbo has aged considerably because he's already given up the ring. So, okay, give him this, really unflattering hairpiece for Bilbo. But this time they're just being cheap and they don't want to give us like an updated or recolor of the Hobbit hair mold. So they gave us that. And then, that's doubly true when they even do it to Proudfoot. They give him a different color than gray, which is what we should have gotten. Not the biggest deal, but you can definitely see like little things like that. Lego's just being a little bit cheap. But yeah, my overall impression is I do like it. The more I look at it, the more I like the build. I think the green dome, I look past it more and more as I look at this build. However, like the leaked price, I believe, is either like $270. That seems to be the rumor, $270. And I believe that you're also getting a Smeagol and Deagle gift with purchase. I assume that's a brickhead. Of course, we all know brickheads are trash, so that's not really going to motivate people to buy it. The only thing there is, will it go up in price and then you could resell it, or I don't know, maybe you like having things that are expensive even if you don't necessarily like them. So that could be interesting, but to buy it on day one. But for 270, again, Lego's looking at this and they're saying, we're selling you not bag end for 270. That's crazy. We're selling you the Shire for 270. And that really just falls flat, just like the UCS Hoth set does, because these side builds pretty worthless. You know, this is like the stuff they throw on Lego Insider rewards for people. Like, no one really cares about any of that side build stuff. Really, it's just bag end and Gandalf's cart, which is, you know, more necessary. So overall, I still am mostly positive on the set, but, you know, it's a step back from Barad-dûr, which was a step back from Rivendell. However, it is more iconic than Barad-dûr or even Rivendell. So I don't hate it. I do actually really like it, but it's not going to be the big time thing I was looking for. This is almost making me feel like a prancing pony could have been cooler. But again, I'm saying all these things, but I do like the build. I do like the Hobbit bag end build. It's just a little annoying that Lego's trying to sell this as the Shire instead of just bag end. But that's my quick thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of it. Will it be 270? For 270, man, at that point, I'd rather have the UCS Django Slave 1, and that's like the rare thing. Like, I'm still looking more forward to that than the Shire build, which is a little crazy. But that's going to be it. Let me know what you guys think. Will you buy it? What do you think of the set itself, their pricing, their design choices, blah, blah, blah. Let me know. Thanks.